Welcome, Sport Tank family, to my humble abode. You're in Casa Amzie today, and I'll be hosting your weekly edition of the Hype Show. And this week, we have a prestigious national standard athlete on the show. It's a young man I've met in my endeavors working in and around the game, and I've heard great things about. And there's no doubt got lots of wonderful stories to share with us. So we're going to get into it, have a little conversation, and let's have a little bit of fun, and you'll see why he is a prestigious hyped guest. All right. Young man, would you like to introduce yourself? Welcome.
Thank you. For those that don't know me, my name is Ozi, GB athlete for flag football. Also been in and around Big Kid Foundation, and yeah, all sorts, man.
Excellent. Before we get into the football stuff, you want to just give us a little bit of a rundown what you do away from ball? You're a 9-to-5 man, you studying. What's Ozzy on these days?
I'm a working man, bro. Like, I'm Nige in it, so you know, hey, my second love, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously, outside the ball, just working in and around. Currently at Cardo, innit? Just
sweet. Yeah,
gets easy money, pays the bills.
You still involved with Big Kid?
Yeah, of course. Whenever I can, obviously I'll go down and show love, man.
That's what's good about them, man. They're once you're part of the family, you're always part of the family, man. I went down there a few times, down to Streatham, doing football and the summer camps and whatever else. I'm through Jonathan Cobham. Because believe it or not, me and him used to play the game, we used to play the sport back in the day. And then he was like, come down.
Yeah.
Do some mentoring, do some just that stuff for the kids. And yeah, man, it was lit, man. Obviously, Shalinga's got an amazing thing going there. And again, big shout out to them for giving a lot of people a platform just to be, let alone play football. A lot of people go down there and just have some fun with sport and all the other things that they offer. So, what was your introduction to American football? Enlighten us.
Do you know what's so crazy? Yeah, even with this whole story, is like, I never would have thought I'd be doing it, especially like my background. So obviously from primary school, being playing sports, like anything that'll get me out of the classroom still. As in, I everything. Like I played butcher. I don't even know if you know. I think it's called butcher. I don't even know.
But butcher with the bell, the ball with the bell in it. Yeah. That's why you have to wear a blindfold.
Bro, yeah. Hey, listen.
I used to coach that, bro.
Anything to get me out of the classroom.
Oh, that's lit. So you represented school in every sport then, basically. You're that guy.
Everything.
Put on the list. Yeah, that's lit.
So just always been playing sports, yeah. Like, shout out to my primary school teacher, Mr. Anderson. Like,
got you in everything,
proper on it. Like, he used to refer to me as his little Olympian in primary school, but it was like...
say no more. Yeah.
I'll always be first pick, Chavy catching and whatnot. So,
that's serious.
Secondary school now, it was more of like the athletics route, doing like long jump and hurdles. But at that point, it was kind of a thing where it's like, I didn't really want to play sports no more. So it was like obviously the school I went to St. Bond's, so around in Newham, our borough is.
Oh, Bonds, boys, yeah, you went to that school, okay.
No, smoking everyone, so but just waiting for like nationals and all of that. But we're doing like long jump here, just at the back by myself, getting sandy and everything. I was like, it's kind of boring now, isn't it? So it's like kind of started falling out of love with like sports. Played a bit of basketball, but I knew like, I'm super short in it, so I was like, I couldn't really go. But it was a bit of fun in it. It was like a bit of fun short term, and then I really wanted to do acting. So guys don't believe me when I say I picked PE. I picked drama over PE as one of my options in GCSE because I was like, I'm done, bro. Like I said, sports, I'm thinking, bro. And then fast forward now, COVID times. My boy Reece, shout out to him. He starts playing Madden. He hits me up. He's like, "Yo, Ozzy, I'm trying to get into I want to play American football. Like, what are you saying?"
Jeez.
Here in London. Bearing in mind, I've known him since Yeah, 5. But we didn't go to the same primary school, so we always used to see each other at like sports events. I'm
Athletics,
always
in
yeah
athletics guy.
events or like hockey events, whatever it was. Like we'll always be there, talking, chopping it up. Also, I was always being in school in it, like just bobo. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So through that, like same secondary school, same form class. So he hits me up. He knows I'm pretty much down to play any sport. So I said, I mean, if you find a team, then yeah, we can make it work, innit? And then he's like DMing teams, trying to see who will respond. Meanwhile, I'm like,
How old were you at this time?
I was about 19, so like quite late in it. So yeah, and I believe it was Olympians that first like responded back.
No
Yeah,
way.
there was an Oz, so it was like, yeah, you got a team, and I was like, huh? I was like, I got to see it through, and I said, fair enough. Work. So like I had no boots, no nothing. So I remember going like Sports Direct, ordering some like football boots.
Crazy.
And yeah, we end up going down to Burgess Park now. They started doing their preseason training and them hills.
Oh, you went straight in with the sprints. Yeah, no more long jump posing. It was
bro,
straight work.
when I played basketball for a while, it's like I really auditioned for all of that. So it was like I'm seeing guys throw up and all of that on the hill with like the Burgess. Never me, man. Like I'll push through. Yeah. Also, I met Daniel and Jonathan as well. So I remember one of the coaches asked me, what position do you want to play? Like what position do you play? Where do you want to play? All of that. Or me, I was like, I'm playing receiver. Like I don't catch the balls. And yeah, score touchdowns. He was like, oh, what's your like sporting history? Tell him, like, yeah, DB. And I was like, what's that?
What's that?
I was like, I don't know nothing. Like I don't know wide receiver, QB, and running back. That's
the glory positions.
Yeah. And then he said DB, and I heard defense. My face dropped. I said, huh? Like, he's seriously like, yeah,
And do you remember which coach it was? Big coach, Big Rick, or who?
Black Bold.
Might be Coach Lawrence or Coach Mark.
But yeah, I was so disappointed. No way. But I was like, you know what? Reese is here. He'll be with me. I look over. He's like, yeah, receiver. I said, there's no way he's got. Listen, I was like, but end up being paired up with Danny. Shout out to Coach Danny, man. He's like, kind of like taught me a few things. He like proper like took his time, like understood stuff, especially there where everyone was really comfortable with what they were doing. Everyone kind of knew what they were doing. It was me like
catching up. Yeah.
Ain't got a clue.
Bro, it's a sport where you learn by doing, man. You have to be there, get the mental reps, get the physical reps.
Yeah, literally. And then went to maybe like 4 or 5 sessions. Then Coach Rick was like, "Oh, what? You guys should go down to the Renegades."
Renegades. Okay.
You guys still got 1 more year left.
Yeah. Still,
you guys might as well go there, get some game time, reps, or a bit more, then come back up. We're like, yeah, cool. I remember like my last session with the O's, guys were staying behind, getting extra reps and everything. And then I saw them. I said, yeah, no way. After the session I had today, I said, yeah, no way. I'm going home. That's that first thought. Jonathan was like, oh, you're not going to get no extra reps? I'm like, no, next week. And he was like, I remember joking like, if I ever get here, I'm going to start rolling around. He was like, the games are filmed, right? I said, yeah, dark. And then next week I'll be here. Don't worry, I'll be here every session, getting extra reps. Me thinking I'm never going to see this man again, by the way.
Yeah.
I rock up to Renegades training. Lo and behold, Jonathan's
there. Yeah.
No, maybe you don't remember me because like I'm not thinking. He's like, next week, yeah. I said, dark. First week, also, I saw Coach Danny, met Coach Steve there as well. That's when we really got into it. Obviously, me being more comfortable playing. I think we only had, because it was after COVID, we only had six games. It was us or Blitz and Exiles at the time.
Yeah.
These two guys. And yeah, I remember I was still playing defense at the time. But I played my first game. It was against the Blitz, and I must have tackled some guy. And I was looking at him, waiting for him to like kind of jump up at me and get aggressive. Because I hit him way harder than I thought I could.
Yeah.
Then he got up and walked away, and then I came off the field. I was like, Jonathan, I said, so you're telling me I can hit these guys and they can't get angry? No, that's sport. I said, yeah. I don't understand. Full speed, pelting down the field. What, kickoff? I'm there. Special team specialist, bro. I'm there. Huh? Give me a reason to hit.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gone, bro. And then from Renegades now, quite short season. Coach went up with Coach Daniel Paris to do the Seahawks stuff as well.
The clinic stuff.
Pardon?
The clinics that they do.
Yeah, it was like it was the Team Europe
combine type stuff.
Yeah. So I've done that for the first time. That was my first kind of like say men's game. Played with Danny. And that's when I realized, okay, this Jonathan guy hits hard, because I had a tackle and I was like, yeah, I'm going to take this guy down. And just by my, like, the corner of my eye, I thought Jonathan hit. I said, yo, who was that? And he just gets, nothing's happened. I said, yeah, you know what? Fairs, man. Like,
Jonathan's from a generation where you're taught to tackle through the man. You don't hit him, you hit through. So you're aiming behind them. So you don't stop when you make contact, bro. Drive and light him up.
It was dark. Like,
it's cold.
Yeah, never again. If I see Jonathan, I can't lie. Yeah, he have that. That's not a bit of me still.
Crazy.
But yeah, so also through that as well, through the Renegades, that's where Jonathan would a lot of the time introduce like big kid like into it. So it'll be like
extra reps come back.
Yeah,
extra reps. Yeah.
Got flag going on Tuesdays at Crystal Palace. Come down.
Okay.
So and then also like strength and conditioning at Dexter.
Oh, so, sick.
Little things like that where he'll put down the group chat and also be like, oh, we might be having a talk here. So yeah, down to Dexter's if you want the and it always draw you in because they're Caribbean food and
come on. Come on.
The answer's gonna be yes,
99%. 100%.
But nah, it was stuff like that kind of got introduced to me now playing flag as well. So I started playing flag on the Tuesdays and then we'll have our trainings like Tuesdays and Sundays with Renegades. And then obviously once that season's done, just kept playing flag. But if it weren't for like Reese, he was the one that was mainly going events. He's like, oh, just come. Like pull up one time. See how you like it, innit? If not, then just don't. And then yeah, I was like, do you know what? It's not bad, innit? And do you know what? I'm decent at this. It's not nothing like I was like, oh, I'm decent. So that's when really I was like, okay, cool. But the main goal was really, contact. I was like, started training again with the O's again, the men's team, and that's when I had an MCL sprain. Yeah, it happened after college. I remember I was even with Reese when this happened, so my leg must have just locked up, like I couldn't walk. I was struggling, so I was on the side of the road now, trying to call ambulance. They're like, it's not urgent.
It's not urgent.
You're gonna have to find your own way. And I was like,
they're asking, but did you die though?
I was like, what do you find your own way? I was shouting in the middle of the road. One lady came out of her house. God bless her. She was like, you're all right. Do you need help? She offers to drop me off.
Just when you were walking, your MC when you were walking. Or at the event and then you left.
When we left, it was like we went to go run for a bus, and I was like, I kind of felt something. Also, the adrenaline from when we left, all still thinking. And coming off the bus now, I was like, yo, my knee, and I just had like a wrong step and was like.
So this was after a Renegades game. That's contact.
No, it was pre-season with. I'll say pre-season training. I was doing with at the time.
Right.
But it was nothing to do with that. It was literally from basketball. It was maybe the work.
Overuse, yeah, bro. That's overuse, man.
And obviously, like, I wasn't really conditioned to be playing or doing what I was doing.
Often.
Yeah, so I'm getting to hospital now. Hey, imagine Reese, bro. He literally has to carry me to hospital. Like I jumped back. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's right, the die, innit?
Yeah. We even had to call Jonathan because we're supposed to be at a session either later that day. I think that's why we was running, because we was
trying to get to the next session.
Yeah. We were volunteering for a session, so we were running to try to basically make it in time for the session. And yeah, we basically had to call Jonathan like, yo, I'm in hospital, bro. You know what Jonathan is, man.
I hear that.
So yeah, so I was on crutches for a little bit.
The
thing was obviously with how you have to pay subs here and everything. I wasn't trying to pay subs for like
season you're not really playing.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'll come back. So by the time I was kind of healed, it was basically like the season's just started. So I'm like, I'm not trying to pay subs. Like coaches don't know me. I need to learn a playbook and then somehow find my way up on the depth chart. No, forget this year, man. I said I'm chilling. So just basically, anytime there was a flag out big kid, I was just turning up, playing, doing all of that.
Yeah, keep the brain going as well, bro. Get the brain up to speed, even if the body is feeling it. You know what I mean?
Bro, just happy to be here, to be honest. Like, I was like,
amen.
Like, anything football related, yeah, I'm there still. And then Jonathan once came up to me and was like, oh, why don't you go for GB men's flag trials? And I was looking at him, I'm like,
what?
Yeah, I was like, have you not seen my ability, bro? Like, you're asking me to go for national team trials. Possible. I said, yeah, right, but no thanks. He was like, oh, you never know, like, or at least go there for the experience and all of that.
Exactly.
And he was like, oh, there's like 4 or 5 of other guys that are supposed to be going as well. I said, cool. Yeah, I'll go. Bearing in mind, I'm still, I think 19 at the time. I'm broke, bro. I signing up, and the email said you have to go to 2 trials to be considered.
Okay.
And I think there was one in Scotland, one in Birmingham, one in Manchester. I said I was never going to Scotland. I said then I can't do. So end up had to get a coach to Manchester in the morning, 6 a.m.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy. Made it there,
bro.
I was like, because at the same time I was like, cool, I could travel up there. But I'm messaging these guys like, yo, where are you? You guys like on your way? Bro, radio silence. Everyone's got radio silence. So I'm like, do you know what? Maybe there.
Serious.
Get up there now. No one's there. I see Phoebe there. So I was like,
okay.
Familiar face. She sees me. I'm like, cool, we speak now and whatnot. So it kind of makes me more comfortable. Like, and
you met Phoebe through Big Kid?
Yeah.
You see, that's it, bro.
Like she's done so much like for me, and like just being in the conversations we've had, just able to guide me as well. So like, big shout out to her as well.
Yeah, bro, she's serious, man. I met her 2000, I want to say 17, 18. She went to her, basically, I covered her so she could go to her first Super Bowl around the time she was working for NFL UK. So she was doing stuff in schools in North. I said to her that Kenny was like, how would you want to go and do some coaching? Because he knows I've got a coaching background. He knows I know about ball. Obviously, I'm a legit guy, DBS cleared, innit? Bust case. So yeah, I still got the red NFL UK hoodie she gave me way back then. And yeah, that was like an inroads into getting into the volunteering, obviously, where I met you. That was like my first experience of knowing that the sport can take you places, man. And again, once you get to know these core people, when you see them at these rings, it's like, all right, if they're here, I'm in the right place kind of thing, innit? So yeah, so she reassured you, making that trek all the way up to Manny.
Yeah, because obviously, as much as it might seem that I'm outgoing and everything, like super nervous, like the anxiety was going through the roof. Like that was the first time I ever left London.
Swear.
Yeah, so it was like
Crazy.
the whole coach journey up there. My heart's beating. I walked from the coach station to the venue because I didn't know what I was doing. Like,
Swear.
didn't really have money for a cab, so I was like, yeah, so just trekked all the way there. And everyone's got like their own flag belts. Obviously, Big Kid, they gave me a flag belt to use.
Okay, sick.
It was like everyone's talking, everyone kind of knows each other.
You have to infiltrate the clique, innit?
No one. So I was like, and then they're like, yeah, go into your positions and everything. So just with everyone, they're here like calling plays. I'm like, I don't know what none of this means. And obviously, the rules we play at Big Kid is way different to like.
Yeah, it's a bit loose, innit? You can just get away with certain things.
We just play for fun. Like we're here lateral and whatnot. And yeah.
But muscle memory, bro, it's all learning. Your body's learning, your mind's learning to spot certain things that you don't realize you're taking in just by being there. Do you know what I mean? So when was the eureka moment when you realized, bro, I can do this kind of thing?
It was probably I think once I kind of got in, I say coming like maybe my second tournament with GB, it was like.
So did you pass that trial the first time? That first 2 sessions you had to do, and you passed all that?
Yeah,
and you got selected.
And accepted and
Sick.
into second team, and then it was like, okay, phew, I could breathe. Like, but now we've got camps and everything, and now we're traveling like to Coventry, Birmingham a bit more and whatnot. Obviously, for those that don't know, our camp's like 2 days, so it's like.
Did they help with the expenses, or would you have to try and raise that yourself? The look, say no more. Bro? Say no more, my guy. Say no more.
The places that I'll stay in, and you can't think too much about them. You just have to go in your bed and sleep, bro. Because yeah. Like I had no money, man. Whatever I can afford, even if it's on the other side of Manchester.
Just get there, innit? Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't know my teammates. I'll say I was too shy to kind of ask anyone for help, and but big shout out to like and Ollie on the team. They really helped me my first year to really feel comfortable. Proper took me under their wing, with what to do, like GB standards and whatnot, and looking after me, especially when we travelled as well, because that's the first time I travelled by myself as well outside of the UK, to be honest. Like,
okay, what was the first country you went to with the GB thing?
It was Germany, King Bowl, first one. Yeah.
What year was that? Do you remember?
You
should be able to remember. You're not taking no hits, man. Come on.
2023.
2023. Cool. So was it the injury that made you stay away from contact, or the bug or flag? You thought, you know what, this is much more of a thing for you?
It was more of, so the injury stopped me that year, but that the same year that I made it to the GB Silver Squad, I was also at East Kent Mavericks at Paris.
Man.
Yeah, he called me. He was like, what are you doing for contact this year? I said, I don't know, but I'm trying to play. He's like, cool. Come East Kent. I said, bet.
Get reps.
Yeah. Get reps for a team. But with them being in Div 2, it kind of worked out with the schedule, because our game days didn't clash with the weeks that I had training camp, or it didn't clash with our game days either.
Best of both, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, I might have, so with the setup of Silvers at that time, it was like, we'll have a training camp, and then 1 week, and then the next week after, we're flying out and going.
Jeez.
So it'll be like essentially 2 weeks or 2 sets of weekends where it's like, yeah, flag. But I could still come back and go back to training with the Mavs, or come back day.
Stay active, yeah.
Obviously, was where I was kind of going is like, they didn't really play me as much as I wanted to, or as much as I knew I could play. It was only coming towards the end of the season when it was like I had more time to kind of show them, or some might have got injured. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Why,
bro? You just gotta wait for it certain times, man. Climb the ladder, bro.
Of course, man, always. So that was nice, like balancing the both, and then obviously we go Kingbow now with GB. This is my first ever, I would say, competitive flag game. Besides, like, the only other time I played is like Big Kid or our GB camps, whether we faced the gold team or like we're facing each other in terms of silver or O versus D. In terms of face competition, first ever one was obviously overseas in Germany with the GB squad.
Was it successful? Did you win? Did you win that? Was it a tournament format or
came
tournament?
second?
I was sick.
Yeah, in the tournament. So obviously it's a 2-day tournament as well. That kind of showed me that it's not a joke. Like,
Bro.
guys play, there's bullets like all over, and there's nowhere to hide on the flag field. Like, there's only 5. And if that take away the blitzer that's doing his thing, pressuring the QB, there's 4 of you. So it's like, if you get exposed, then yeah, there's some yards. And how quick it is as well. It's not like contact where it's like
no time. You got no time, bro.
The guys were in hurry up. So by the time I pulled the flag or put it down, they've set on line of scrimmage. I'm here looking, trying to get the play. They snap the ball. And I'm like, yo, gang, like,
let me breathe.
Like, yeah, I need to breathe, like. But yes, we ended up coming second. We lost to
Who won it?
The German national team, I believe. We lost by 1 point
in the final.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was dark, but so I think even before that, to send us to the final, we were facing the Netherlands team, and literally, I think time running out, they end up throwing like a skinny post down the middle, and also I was playing safety at the time, and I'm like, is he gonna throw it? They do a 2 QB, so the guy that he gave it to, I said, I didn't know him, didn't like think he could do anything.
You didn't expect the people.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna throw it. So I'm kind of looking, and I see him wind his arm back. I'm like, throwing it
on your back.
Hold it up. But the way he's come, the receivers kind of got behind me. No. So I'm like, I jump up, make a play for the ball, mosses me, and scored. It happened, like, I remember it happened in slow motion. Like,
yeah, it always does, bro.
Going down, I'm like, yeah, he ain't got the ball. And I look over, he's just walking into the end zone, balling.
No.
But look, like, when I look back at it, I'm sat there for like a second and I just jump up.
Yeah.
And next play, so I think 2020, and it's an extra point now. On time, game clock's finished.
So they need to make the play to win it.
Yeah, to go on. Otherwise, it's going to the next week shootout. So I'm like, there's no way I've been mossed. So I'm like, I'm kind of shaking and everything.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
Ooh. I'm like, yeah, there's no way this just happened to me. So I see they go bunch right, my right. So I'm like, cool. Remember my responsibility. So I'm kind of bouncing now. I see the guy come out. He goes over. I see the ball, bro. I end up like picking it off. And then I hear, run. And I'm like, oh, no. Like, I thought I got tagged because I felt two of the other receivers like touch my hips. So I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, run. So I look down. I've got both my tags. Running. And I see their QB is like quite a bigger guy. He's running to the side, and I'm like, yo, I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm on the sideline. I beat him, and then I'm giving run. So I'm running. End up scoring now, but I thought
you win it off just off that.
No, I thought it was that pick was to send us to an XP shootout. So I thought that was to basically I tied the game for us. When everyone started running at me, it's like, yeah, cheering. I'm like, yeah, but we still got a game to play. Like
that actually won you the game because you actually took the extra point. Oh, sick!
That happened, and like I had a proper like moment with Coach Dell. But that was the first time like I actually cried in like years. It was both telling me like that's like the best memory he's ever witnessed. Like obviously being new to the sport and everything's like moments like that where it's like, okay, cool, I know I'm doing the right thing. And that's
validation, bro. It's sick, man.
I'm actually good at this. Like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And obviously end up going into the finals. End up pulling my groin as well, which was I got a pick in that finals as well. I think that pick was what kind of solidified. Yeah, because QB kind of it,
Mm.
but I dived to go get it, and when I dived, I also rolled, and I kind of like swung my leg open in a certain way. I was like, "Woof!"
Oh, that's what gave you the grade, yeah.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
I kind of get up now, and I'm walking to my teammates, and that's when I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done." And then
Yeah,
got to the
man.
point where I couldn't get up, couldn't like
You
do
might need
nothing.
to finish this. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Germany. It was in Netherlands, I believe. Actually, Kingbo.
Okay.
It was in Netherlands.
So I see the hoodie. When did you encounter Mr. UK Jokes, Mr. Bello? How did that relationship develop?
That's Kenny, man. That's another one through Big Kid, man.
Okay, see.
So many opportunities, man.
Mm.
Where did I encounter Kenny? I would think it was maybe Kingbo again. I know I met him.
Was he coaching or was he just there watching and consulting?
He was, you know, he's a man of many traits and talents. He'll be coaching,
running. I played ball with him when we was rookie way back 2008, 2009, bro. Like he was Mr. Superstar Michael Vick archetype. Yeah. He was the guy still, and he probably still got it in his locker. I'm not gonna lie, but he's a modest guy, but you'll see it when the lights are on and he's ready. He's a serious baller still.
No, for real. But I did catch a fade on him though.
So. Nah. Hey, you got receipts? Because I don't see receipts. I can't even guess it up still. You got receipts. It's okay. Send them into Sport Tag. We'll put it on the website.
Do you know what it is?
I bet Jonathan's got the footage somewhere stored away in the archives.
Jonathan's got everything.
Everything. 100. Because you lot been filming and doing content from early still. Because I even came down. I was actually supposed to do an interview because I did Top Boy. So I was supposed to come down and talk about all that. When I came down, we played some football, did a penalty shootout, and a couple of boys got into a bit of a beef in it. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe not today. I'll come back next time and you lot can just be a little bit more. But nah, the Big Kid for me, that forum there, obviously you, Jockabed, the fact that Kenny, Phoebe, FA, Adam Dirty, all them associated with knowing obviously what good things that project's doing in the community. Again, you could probably produce a team to push it in a league if you really wanted to. And I know a lot of the bodies there do play for a lot of the flag teams as well. So, bro, shout out to you and Shaninga, and obviously just for having the commitment to go down and stay present and correct and learn the sport. You know what I mean? Because it is what you make it. Even reffing it at the under 16 level. So, obviously, all the stuff we do with NFL UK for the nationals and that. It's mad to see the level that these youngsters are at already. And imagine when they get to like physical maturity and they've already got the playbook locked down. There was one girl, I think she must have been about, obviously primary school, she must have been about 10. Actually doing triple backflip to celebrate her touchdown, bro. I'm thinking,
you know the like, when you're repping these events.
I flagged her still for over celebration, but anyway.
You did?
Yeah, bro, her mum said, well done, thank you for flagging her because she gets 2 gas. That's basically what her mum said to me.
Is it?
I had to flag her. Because you're going to kick someone in the face. But anyway, no, it's good. I didn't flag it actually, but I just told her to like, hey, calm down.
Is insane because it's like you'll see stuff. Damn.
If I could do that at that age, where would I be now? Like it's
mad, like
crazy.
Especially obviously starting as late as I did, it was like coming up in East, there's not really there's no flag or mention like
there was nothing
about in it, and even going all the way down to Brixton for big kid stuff. Or
you have to trek across in it. Yeah,
it was like at the start I was like, yeah, this trek is long, I'm not going. I was like, I want to play this week, let me go. No, I'm not going. Yo, you going flag? Are you going? Yeah, bro. It's like, hey, overground, like, Ozi, you going flag? Why not?
Mad.
Bro,
it's contagious, bro. It's honestly.
Yeah, from like obviously taking part to actually then volunteering with getting those hours up to actually becoming staff as well. Like
I was gonna say, how did you get into becoming staff? You volunteered first.
Yeah.
Obviously you got on the hot list,
Yeah, man.
The call ups, bro. You said about funding and all the rest of that. I had to do the graft, bro. So obviously I did the thing with Phoebe and Kenny back in when they were NFL UK because they were the plug in it. But again, that was voluntary. But with that volunteering came the benefits. So how many teams did I meet? I met the Vikings. I met the Arizona Cardinals. I'm at, like, you're mingling with their VIPs, the players. Again, priceless experience. I was happy to do the graph. I was driving from Kent all the way down to Kingston. That's the other side of London. Driving up, pulling up, my car's getting searched with mirrors by the feds and the sniffer dogs. Because back then it was serious. Because all the political tension when the Americans came over, even the cheerleaders, like bodyguards on deck. It was just mad. But again, the experience for me was that because I wanted to get into coaching. I was still playing. I wanted to learn, obviously, about flag. I wanted to do so, and I was doing teaching. I've done loads of coaching courses. So I was just happy to be in that environment and to be there. Do you know what I mean? Let alone knowing that I was rubbing shoulders with obviously big bad Queen of Ball, Phoebe Schechter, that I was on the TV. Every time I see on the TV, I'm like, yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, it's calm. Yeah. And obviously Kenny doing his big things, and obviously all the other heads, like the FA types, that's all around these events. And it's like, I'll say to anyone, like, if you get the opportunity to volunteer, just do it, especially if it's official levels, because you never lose that effort that you put in. Do you know what I mean? Because I've done, at least the least I was getting was obviously tickets to games. So when you're getting to go to the games was like, boom, you're seeing the proper show.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes when you're here and you're coming down to the UK games, the energy's a bit carnival. Once you've done it a few times, it's what it is. So unless your team's playing, the urge for me to go then didn't really get there. So obviously when my team came over, I'm an Eagles fan. When they came over, I made sure, boom, front center, I got to be there. Obviously, you saw them this year, yeah?
Hey,
that
was crazy.
Segue, come. How did you get to see the Eagles? What game did you go and see?
I saw this year's Super Bowl.
Okay.
Chiefs.
Okay.
Eagles.
What was the seat saying? What was the view saying?
Hey, huh?
What was the view? What kind of seat? What were you seeing?
What seats, bro? Hey,
what were you seeing?
I was level 1, bro.
Swear down.
1.
Jeez.
Bro,
was there anyone famous in the people then?
Bro.
See, Undertaker?
Saw Undertaker walking down, saw Sexy Red, look over here, Gorilla sitting over there. I'm like, raw, like, guys really look up top, Trump's all the way sitting up there. I said, yo, this is crazy, bro.
How did you, so come explain, how did you, because I missed that one. I didn't get to go Super Bowl, innit? So tell me, I just met Wembley, but how did you get Super Bowl? Talk to me.
Obviously, it was a little project with help from obviously NFL UK, big once again.
Come on.
That's them, Shaninga and everything. We're just doing
all the Infinity Stones, yeah? You collected them all, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like, eventually, out on Big Kid page, just new to New Orleans, just understanding.
Yes.
The main goal was going out there and just understanding, obviously, the sport that I'm growing to love and kind of not growing up playing. Do you know what I mean? Just making the progress that I've made now in the short time that I've made it. Is like, what does it actually mean to obviously play or live, breathe, and be around the sport?
How long were you over there for?
Like, I think it's like a week.
Did you take Reese? You should have taken Reese with you, bro. Shout out Reese.
Hey, he was loving the content though. But
of course, come on, 100.
Up in New Orleans.
So where did you stay? Did they put you up in a hotel? Or?
Yeah, it was in Media Hotel. No, so crazy.
Oh,
the same hotel. They on Super Bowl. I saw Anthony Mackie, Falcon.
Okay. That's mad.
He was in the lift, yeah, and he had his like laser covering them up like this.
Yeah.
And I walked in and I looked at him. I said, "Oh my days, that's Falcon." And I was like, I really wanted to say something, but he looked like he didn't want to be bothered, yeah.
Bro, you know them ones there.
Like, I'm in two minds, so I just be that.
But then the accent, you would have got him with the accent, you know, bro. He would have softened.
You think? But we were talking in the lift, innit? So it was like,
we could, yeah, okay.
I feel like he was just trying to get to where he was getting to, but the way he was covering his face, like he's on the.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's just a lift, bro. Like, from London, we're not gonna do nothing. Might be from east and south, but hey, listen, you're good.
You're good, bro. I'm not gonna G-check you in your own hands, bro. Allow it. Come on. Yeah, I left the thing in east. Don't worry. That's crazy. But, so the week you was there, did you see the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl, or just?
No. So the Pro Bowl wasn't in New Orleans,
Okay.
somewhere else, but we saw all the like
Build up.
Super Bowl set up,
That's serious.
bro. From the airport, bro. Saw Ocho Cinco from baggage claim.
Damn.
Like this guy's so cheap. I didn't know it was him. Like, because I was like, oh, no way he'll be like
in a common flight. Yeah. But they fly all the time, bro. It's the novelty's one off, bro. They're thinking of the pace, bro. Get me there and them.
He's cheap. Like he don't spend. He buys fake stuff, and I hear it, bro. Like,
come on, who you trying to impress, bro? It's
yeah. Like
it's crazy.
That is fake, but
no way.
I back on mic, stuff it through, and I was right in the